Welcome to our channel, USA Coin Spot. You've been throwing away real treasure. Look for this on your pennies. Top 1. Imagine holding a single penny, just 1 cent, and finding out it's worth more than your monthly paycheck. Or even your entire car. Sounds insane, right? But what if I told you, right now, that one specific 2019 American penny, straight from the official US Mint proof set, is quietly being sold for thousands and even tens of thousands of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're diving into the unbelievable world of the 2019 Lincoln penny. And not just any penny, we're talking about a special, shiny proof coin that collectors are drooling over. So stay locked in, because by the end of this video, you might be racing to your coin collection or calling grandma to check that old drawer of coins. Let's get into it. First, what makes the 2019 penny so special? Now, most of us think of the Lincoln penny as just pocket change, the kind you toss into a jar or ignore on the street. But in 2019, something different happened. That year, the US Mint released a very exclusive proof set, and for those lucky enough to get one, they received a rare W. Mint mark penny, struck at the West Point Mint. Now here's the kicker. These were the first Lincoln cents ever struck at the West Point Mint, making them instantly collectible. That mint mark alone? It changes everything. Collectors instantly recognize the importance of this. And if your penny came sealed in that government-issued proof set, untouched, flawless, and mirror-like, it could be a serious payday. But it doesn't stop there. Let's talk condition. Because in the world of coins, condition is king. The 2019 W penny that's drawing all the attention is not just any proof penny. It's those graded by professional companies like PCGS and NGC, receiving that magical PR70 DCM or PF70 Ultra Cameo grade, meaning absolutely perfect, flawless under 5x magnification. 0 blemishes. No scratches. Just pure perfection. And that level of quality? It can send the price skyrocketing. Now, here's where things get really exciting: the money. The part you've been waiting for. Depending on its condition and grade, the 2019 W penny from the proof set has sold for as much as $2,700, and in some cases, all the way up to $59,000. Yes. A single penny. Worth more than your dream vacation. Worth more than some brand new cars. Let that sink in for a second. Why would someone pay that much for a penny? Simple. Scarcity, perfection, and history. The 2019 W Lincoln penny marked a first in US coin history. Collectors love firsts. Combine that with pristine proof condition and an official government release, and you've got a formula for extreme demand and skyrocketing value. And here's another truth bomb: values like these don't last forever. As time goes on and more of these proof coins are locked away in private collections, finding one becomes harder. And when things become harder to find, the price only goes one way: up. So, what should you do? Step 1. Check your proof sets. If you or your family picked up a 2019 US Mint proof set, take a close look. Find the coin with the tiny W Mint mark. Step 2. Look at the condition. If it looks pristine, like a mirror, no scratches, no spots, you may be sitting on a valuable coin. Step 3. Get it graded. Contact a reputable coin grading company and have your coin professionally evaluated. Because if you've got a perfect proof 70, you're no longer holding a penny. You're holding a fortune. So to wrap this up, don't underestimate the power of small change. The 2019 American penny from the proof set, with that rare West Point Mint mark, is proof that history, rarity, and perfection can turn pocket change into a treasure chest. And for the lucky few, that one little coin could be worth anywhere from $2,700 all the way up to $59,000. Now tell me, when was the last time you checked your coins? Because that 1 cent might just be your golden ticket. Backhand index pointing right. If you found this video interesting, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin discoveries, and drop a comment below if you think you have one of these rare beauties. And don't forget to share this with a friend, especially that one who always says coins aren't worth anything. Top 2. You might want to sit down for this one, because the penny you're about to learn about could change the way you see your spare change forever. This isn't just another copper coin. It's not the kind of penny you flick into a fountain or forget in your car cup holder. No. This is the 2001 American Lincoln penny, and it's got collectors across the country on the hunt. Not just because it's rare, but because this little coin is secretly worth thousands, and in some jaw-dropping cases, tens of thousands of dollars. Yes, you heard that right. Today, we're going to uncover the truth behind one of the most underrated moneymakers hiding in plain sight, the 2001 penny from the official US Mint proof set. By the time you finish this video, you'll be digging through drawers, calling your parents, or even hitting up eBay with a brand new obsession. So let's get into it. The year was 2001. The world was changing. But something quiet and special was happening behind the scenes at the US Mint. Among the coins produced that year, a certain batch was struck in a way that made them totally different from what you'd find in everyday circulation. These coins were specially made for proof sets, not meant for general use, but created with extreme precision, using polished dies and specially treated blanks. These proof coins are designed to shine like a mirror, with razor-sharp detail. And if you were lucky enough to get your hands on one in 2001, especially one that's still sealed and untouched from the original mint packaging, you might be sitting on something far more valuable than anyone ever expected. Now here's where it gets crazy. Most people who bought those proof sets back in 2001 just stored them away. Some gave them as gifts. Some tossed them into safes, forgotten. But in recent years, coin collectors and dealers started noticing something about the 2001 Lincoln cent that made them go absolutely wild. It turns out, some of these 2001 pennies, specifically the ones from the proof set, had near-flawless finishes, the kind that grading companies dream about. If a coin from that year receives a perfect grade, and we're talking PR70 deep cameo, it enters a whole different universe of value, and you better believe people are paying. The demand for this coin in top condition is out of control, because there aren't many perfect examples left. Most have tiny blemishes, microscopic scratches, or were mishandled over the years. But the few that remain pristine? The few that survived 2 decades in untouched, flawless condition? They've become gold mines. These coins are rare, yes, but they're also part of a bigger trend. Coin collecting is booming right now. With inflation, economic uncertainty, and people looking for alternate investments, the value of rare coins has exploded. And the 2001 penny from the proof set is one of those low-key treasures flying under the radar. Until now. So what does all this mean for you? It means if you've got a 2001 proof set hiding somewhere, or if you ever bought one from the US Mint, you need to check it immediately. Open that velvet box. Take out the coin. Look for the Lincoln cent. Check for that deep mirror shine. No spots. No blemishes. Just flawless, museum-quality perfection. If it looks promising, you don't just hope, you send it in for grading. Because if your 2001 penny gets that top-tier Proof 70 certification, then congratulations. You're not just holding a penny. You're holding something worth between $2,700 and $65,000. That's not a joke. That's not a typo. That's real money for a coin most people think is worth 1 cent. Let that sink in for a second. Imagine what you could do with that kind of surprise cash. A new car. A family vacation. Part of a down payment on a house. All from a tiny copper coin that's been quietly waiting in a box for over 20 years. And here's the thing. Prices like this don't stay the same forever. The number of perfect coins is only going down. The demand keeps rising. Every day, more collectors enter the market. And the people who wait too long? They miss the window. Don't be one of those people. Go check your proof set. Call your family. Ask around. Look on marketplaces. Because if you get lucky and land one of these flawless 2001 pennies, you might be holding your own little piece of treasure, one that could be worth up to $65,000. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button right now. Subscribe for more hidden coin gems that could change your life. And drop a comment below if you think you've got one of these legendary 2001 pennies, or if you're about to go looking. Thanks for watching, and remember, every coin has a story. But some have a value that no one expects. Top 3. You know that one coin everyone thinks is worthless? The one people toss aside, drop in vending machines, or leave buried under couch cushions? Well, that 1-cent coin could actually be worth more than your rent, or your car, or your entire savings account. Because if you've got the right 2007 American penny, and I mean the right one, not just any ordinary coin, you could be sitting on a shocking pile of cash. The kind of cash that most people would never expect from a simple little Lincoln cent today. We're about to uncover the truth behind one of the most underestimated coins of this century, the 2007 Lincoln penny from the official U.S. Mint proof set, a coin that's quietly making collectors richer than ever. Let me warn you now, this isn't hype. This isn't a coin collector fantasy. This is happening right now, and by the end of this video, you'll probably be checking every drawer, every box, every proof set you've ever owned, hoping you've got this tiny piece of treasure that's been hiding in plain sight for years. Let's break it down. In 2007, the U.S. Mint struck millions of Lincoln cents. Most of them ended up in circulation, like always. You've probably held hundreds of them in your lifetime. But that same year, a select group of pennies were made differently. They were crafted for collectors only, polished, perfected, and sealed inside that iconic velvet-lined proof set box. We're talking about proof coins, minted with a level of detail and shine you just don't get from ordinary coins. These weren't struck once. They were struck multiple times, using special dies, on mirror-like blanks. The result? A coin so stunning, so crisp, so flawless, it looked like it belonged in a museum. Now, here's the part where things get interesting and expensive. Some of these 2007 proof Lincoln cents have been discovered in perfect condition. We're talking flawless, no marks, no smudges, no haze, not even under magnification. Coins like this are sent to grading services like PCGS or NGC, and when they come back with that holy grail of a grade, PR70 Deep Cameo, something magical happens. The value skyrockets. But why? It's just a penny, right? Wrong. When a coin is certified as a PR70 DCM, it means it's among the rarest of the rare. Out of the thousands or even millions produced, only a tiny fraction reach that kind of perfection. And collectors? They pay top dollar for perfection. Every single time. But it doesn't end with the grade. It's also about demand and scarcity. In recent years, proof coins, especially those from the 2000s in ultra-high grade, have exploded in value. As more people enter the hobby, fewer top-tier coins remain available. Everyone wants the best. And when a coin this beautiful, this rare, and this historic hits the market, bidding wars break out. Fast.so, what does this mean for you? It means if you or someone in your family ever bought a 2007 US Mint proof set, you need to go find it. Dust it off. Open it up. Look at that Lincoln cent, really look at it. If it's still sealed, if it's clean, glossy, and perfect, you might just be holding a sleeping giant. Because if that coin gets sent in, and comes back graded as a PR70 DCM, then you're no longer holding 1 cent, you're holding a piece of treasure that could be worth anywhere from $2,700 to $72,000. Yes. You heard me right. A single 2007 proof penny, the right one, has reached values of up to $72,000. That's not a rumor. That's real money, paid by real collectors who know just how rare perfection truly is. And here's the best part. Most people don't even know they've got these coins sitting in old boxes, in storage units, in safes, forgotten. But not you. Now you know. So what should you do right now? Step 1. Find that 2007 proof set. Step 2. Examine that Lincoln cent closely. Step 3. If it looks pristine, send it to a trusted grading service. Because if you hit that top grade, you won't just be lucky, you'll be rich. This is your wake-up call. This is your chance. Don't let it pass you by. And hey, if this video blew your mind even a little, smash that like button, hit subscribe so you don't miss any hidden coin gems like this one, and drop a comment below if you think you've got a 2007 penny that could be the real deal. Because one penny can change everything. And this one might just be worth up to $72,000. Keep your eyes sharp. Keep hunting, and remember, never, ever underestimate a penny. Top 4. You're cleaning out a drawer, flipping through some old coin sets, and you stumble across a US mint-proof set from the year 2000. Looks ordinary, right? Just another keepsake, just another dusty piece of history. But what if I told you that one of the pennies in that set, a coin you probably haven't thought twice about in over 2 decades, could be worth more than your entire credit card bill? Or your monthly mortgage? Or even a brand new car? Yes, we're talking about a 2000 American Lincoln penny, from the official US mint-proof set, a coin that's turning heads in the collector world, not because it's old, but because it's perfect, rare, and worth far more than anyone ever expected. So hang tight. Because what you're about to hear might make you check every old proof set in your house. Let's rewind for a moment. The year 2000 marked the start of a brand new millennium. And the US Mint, as always, continued producing stunning annual proof sets for collectors and investors across the country. These sets featured ultra-high-quality versions of everyday coins, struck with special dies, double strikes, and polished to a mirror finish. Now, the penny in that 2000 proof set? It might just be the most underrated coin of them all. At first glance, it's just a normal Lincoln cent, same portrait, same design. But once you realize how few of these have survived in absolutely flawless condition, untouched, unmarked, and sealed from the start, you'll understand why collectors are going crazy trying to find them. These proof pennies aren't your average pocket change. They were never meant to be spent. They were meant to be preserved, displayed, admired. But as time passed, some were mishandled. Others developed spots or tiny imperfections. And only a tiny handful remained in true, untouched, perfect condition. And that's exactly where the value comes in. When a coin is submitted to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC and receives a PR70 Deep Cameo or PF70 Ultra Cameo grade, it means that coin is absolutely flawless. It is the highest grade possible. There's no room for improvement. It's as if it rolled straight off the mint's presses and into a time capsule. Now, think about this. In a world of millions of coins, only a microscopic number ever get that perfect grade. And for the 2000 penny from the proof set, that number is so small, it's shocking. Collectors know this. Investors know this. And when one of these perfect grade 2000 proof pennies hits the market, the price doesn't just go up, it explodes. These aren't just coins anymore. They're assets. They're investment pieces. They're numismatic treasures. And while most people are still walking past pennies on the sidewalk, some lucky collectors are cashing in. So what should you be looking for? Here's the secret. If you have a 2000 US Mint proof set, go find it. Open it up carefully. Take a look at that Lincoln penny, the one shining like a mirror, frozen in time. If it's still sealed, untouched, and shows no signs of haze, spotting, or wear, you could be holding something incredibly valuable. Especially if you decide to get it graded, and it comes back with that magic number, PR70 DCM. That's when things go from interesting to life-changing. Because that one little penny, that single, shining cent from the year 2000, could be worth anywhere from $2,700, all the way up to $75,000. Yes. $75,000. Let that sink in. 1 cent. From a proof set. Not rare in the traditional sense, but so rare in perfect condition that collectors will pay tens of thousands to own one. And guess what? Most people have no idea. They're sitting on these coins, hidden in boxes, tucked away in closets, passed down through families, and they don't realize they could be sitting on enough money to pay off a car loan, or take a luxury vacation, or even start a business. So what are you waiting for? Go check your proof sets. Ask your parents, your grandparents, your relatives. Look for the 2000 penny. If it's clean, sharp, and flawless, get it graded. Do not wait. Because every day, more of these coins are getting bought up, locked away in collections, and pushed out of reach for the average collector. This is your shot. This is your window. And if you've got the right coin, it could be worth $75,000. If this video just blew your mind, hit that like button, subscribe for more hidden coin treasures, and drop a comment if you're about to go searching your house. You never know, your penny could be the next big payday. Stay curious, stay greedy, and never look at a penny the same way again.